Legend True. Legend True. I haven't heard from you yet. Your in-game name is Fortify Gawain. Cool. So whisper to Fortify Gawain. Oops, that's the wrong one. Fortify Go. There we go. Alright, I have sent you a whisper. As soon as you are ready, you can right-click my portrait and then send me a challenge. When you do so, I do request that you mute and minimize. Remember, you can play with any old deck. It doesn't matter what you play with. Of course, we do have that challenge outlined. Feel free to do whatever you are comfortable with. Good luck and have fun, sir. Keep number 1. Point 20. We've been doing this 20 times. It's a lot of keeps. It's a lot of decks. Crashageddon is the name. And for those of you who are new to the 4 keeps competition, these keeps are always in the same order. They last until somebody breaks them down. So, if you are a viewer, you can still get a lot out of other players' challenges by looking at the decks, looking at how they're built, how I play them, and giving you something to aim for. Let's keep this hand. Good luck to Fortify Gawain. Tell you what, Mr. Breadsticks, shoot me a message, and do it on Twitch, so I know it's you. Shoot me a message on Twitch, and I'll send you a pack. A little consolation prize. How's that sound? Let's go wild. No problem, sir. Thank you for watching. Early play from Fortify Gawain is a Shard. We're going to go Shard of Instinct, get a Sapphire. Probably was a little bit of a iffy play. Could have gone for a actual Sapphire instead of using our dual Shard, and then could have used Peak. But with only one Sapphire, maybe that was still the correct play. I like Oracle Song on turn 3. Turn 2 is anything, maybe, could be. Yes, an Arcane Focus. Looks like Fortify Gawain is playing a Wintermoon deck. Maybe a conventional Wintermoon deck at that. We will need to be careful. So it looks like Fortify Gawain is not going for the challenge. Time to draw some cards. Whoa, alright. A lot of wild. Don't need that. Not going for the challenge, but a choose 3 package is great too. It is, Kalmar. If you are a new player, if you're just starting out, come, play the keeps, practice against wacky decks, and maybe build up your collection too. Crash of Beasts with 3 resources open. I cannot help but think that that is a counter. Just hiding, waiting. Bring Arcane Focus and Oracle Song back into the fray. I'm gonna hold on to that Crasher Beast. And rather it's not countered from the get-go. And or we had a Syzygy. He is going to play Peak. Looks like the same idea was had by all. I'm gonna hold my resources open to maybe bluff that I have something better. Three Sapphire, 1 Wild, and 4 charges on Wintermoon. Chlorophilia is the play. It's going to bring him to 2 resources, which means counter is no longer on the menu. Good to know. Arcane Focus. Seems legit to me. We're going to peak at the end of this ordeal. Well, there are no resources. Ah, Syzygy. You are a thing I wanted. Shard of Instinct. Play that Syzygy. Well, it cannot be countered. We'll go for Sapphire, since that's going to be important for our second peak. And then we go Crash a Beast. A 3/3 threat on the table. Not only that, but we've made all of our other threats just a little bit scarier. Actually, with enough Syzygies, we don't have to worry about counters, do we? Can just return those. Arcane Focus and Chlorophilia going back in. I'm going to use Oracle Song. Draw 2 cards. Fortified Wayne has 6 cards in hand, 3 resources open. Syzygy doesn't work with escalation. It does, in fact. Syzygy, for those who aren't familiar with the card, when you play an action, all of your cards with the same name in all zones get cost -1. So all of my Crash will be gone. Best of 1 against 3 different decks. Let's go Arcane. See what happens. Thunderfield Elder. Now that is a drop and a half. Let's go. Let's bring these guys back in. And then we'll Thunderfield. See if he counters. If he counters the Thunderfield Elder, I'm actually fine with that. Otherwise, we'll go in for 3. Wintermoon with 4+ cost only. No. Satellution, our opponent, Fortified Gwaine, is playing a Wintermoon deck not with the cost restriction. That's right. So 7 resources open. That's an awful lot of yuck. Chlorophilia is the play. Brings him to 6 resources. Carnosaurus. That's alright. I don't mind losing the Thunderfield Elder. It's not a big deal. Gains 2 health as well. Indeed, Mr. Breadsticks. Second main phase, let's go to the end turn where we will use our peak. Let's find something good. Arcane Focus is okay. Hey, draw a card, copy it. Yes, that is what I hoped for. So let's back up a little bit. You remember when I played Thunderfield Elder? And for a second I was going to just play him, and then I put my activation back in on Wintermoon. I did that specifically so that if I was lucky, I would get one of my Wintermoon actions copied. Looks like I did get that to happen. Yep. Duplicate Arcane Focus, withdraw. It's so good. The copy doesn't draw me a card. Well, it should. It says it does. I think you might be wrong about that, Sad. I guess we'll find out. Wintermoon say, when you play it, draw a card. You do not play the copy. Ah. Well, that's a fair point. But what it does do is give me 2 free Arcane Focuses that I can bring back that have the draw effects on them. Otherwise it'd be an endless chain with Thunderfield. Well, either way, it's 1 card that gives us 3. That's value. I press spacebar. Can also escape. Oh, there we go. It was my fault. We'll grab Peak. And Arcane Focus. To grab something else. That is weird, having to press escape. We'll go in with Crashageddon. Peak's kind of nice. Before we use that peak, I'm going to use Arcane Focus, bring those guys back in. And we'll use Instinct to bring a Sapphire. Let's peek. Archmage Renlock, yes. That is the thing I want. Instead of the Archmage, I'm going to play the Thunderfield Elder. Let's see if he counters? Looks like the answer is no. And then we get to swing in for 3 damage. 2 resources open means we still have a time ripple. And Fortify Gween is down to 17. Buccaneer is the play. Likely going to return the Rhinoceros. Returning the Thunderfield Seer seems foolish indeed. The Rhino has been returned. Chlorophyll and Oracle Song being put back into his deck. 6 resources open. We have not yet seen a counter, but you've got to feel like they're there. Let's bait out a counter with the Archmage Renlock. No counter. Which means we can crash a beasts. If he has a counter now, that's right, we don't get our Rhinos, but we still get our draw. And also, almost as importantly, we can just put it right back in. So we'll put Crash of Beasts, as well as one of these peaks. One of these draws us a card. This one. There we go. And then I'm going to swing in with the Thunderfield Elder. Because quite frankly, if he blocks, I don't mind. Okay, Fortify Gwaine looking for some of that card advantage peak. Allows him to search for lots of things. He does need a threat on the board. Lots of fishing. But not a lot of owl. 9, 10 resources. Something's got to give. Polymorph Dingler. Well, do we get one more draw out of this? Let's do it. One more draw. And then Mass Polymorph Dingler turns all of our things into dingles. Sad face. Oh, I know. The entire point of using that ripple was to draw. We have 3 ripples. I'm fine using 1 in order to fish for threats. It's becoming a dingle anyway. Arcane Focus, it is one of the draw effects. We'll go for it. And we get a peek. Peek is better than another Syzygy. We do not need another Syzygy, so we will peek for something useful. That something useful is Oracle Song, Syzygy, and Time Ripple. Oracle Song allows us to draw multiple cards. This one gives us 3. So we will choose the 3rd Oracle Song. Let's just double check that they didn't get shifted. Ah, they got shifted. By 3rd, I mean 1st. That one. Let's get some goodness. Syzygy. We can Chloro. It'll become a 0 cost. And then I guess we'll play our Dinglers. He's made a critical mistake. Giving me a Dingler means I cannot possibly lose. Mwahahaha. Feels like that, right? We'll go Oracle Song, and Arcane Focus has a draw. So does one of these peaks, though. No, it doesn't. We'll go Arcane Focus. I think at this point we're looking for card advantage. Dinglers are scary. I mean, what can I say? Arborian Rootfather, it has Spell Shield and Flight. Rutrow, Time Ripple, does not help against that. We are in trouble. We'll scheme a scheme that schemes some things. It is unlikely to be enough. Crash of Beasts. We have 3 turns to draw into an infinite stream of threats. I mean, Crasher Beast could be a solution. We just need to combo out now. Otherwise, we're dead. And that is way too many resources. Let's bring back some peaks. As they do let me choose, marginally, what I get. Yeah, WorkerBot is dead, unfortunately. Well, not dead. The server that we have our information on, third-party server, they crashed. And we are unable to deal with that on our end. So you can ask it for anything that doesn't require database inquiries. Cards typically require database inquiries. Carnosaurus, no! You monster. Why would you do it? He's back at 19. So at 13 health, and no way to get rid of an Arboreal Rootfather, I don't think. We're in a bind. Aha! I think Arcane Focus is better because it draws us multiple cards and lets us copy. But... aha! Let's go. That one, I think. And we get a Crash of Beasts. And we get an Arcane Focus. Which is then copied. Oh, we're 1 turn too late! 1 turn too late! If nothing else, I want to show you guys this deck. And how it's supposed to work. So you can be impressed for later. Scream some more Rhinos, and play a Shard, because that's what you do. Crash a Beast for 1, becomes free. Play the Syzygy. Play the Oracle. To draw a bunch of cards, Chlorophilia. And then we crash. And then we crash, and then we crash. We can't win. I don't think we have a single answer to what he has on board. But let's find out. I don't remember. I mean, Onslaught's kind of cool. Let's make 7 Rhinos when we play this. And then we crash. And then we crash. Crashageddon. We got it out too late, unfortunately. It is a slow combo. That's why I play it in this keep. It's a ton of fun. Time ripples are no good against Spell Shield. Need at least one answer to flight. I know, and I don't think I have one. That's the problematic part. Oh, we got a copied one! Yes! Mwahahaha. I wish I had a flyer. I really do. I don't think I do though. I really don't. How many Rhinos am I even making? That's 13 and another 13. Okay, I could actually go on forever, but I'm not going to eat up Fortify Gwain's time. As I think it's already starting to slow down the game. Just build a pyramid of Rhinos high enough they can block birds eventually. You'd think that, and yet... Yeah, we'll pass the turn. But hopefully you see why this deck is awesome. Let's toss in some wild shards. That'll bring us down to... Syzygy, it's no longer necessary. Peak. Time Ripple? I don't know. Maybe it'll misplay. I don't know, when you're staring down that many Rhinos. There's pretty much only play. It's just the first or second attempt at the Keep's Knight. It is the first attempt, Esotericist. It is the first attempt. Sapper's Charge, no! Now we take the 8. Cannot stop it. Fortify Gwain has beaten Keep number 1. Rhinos are making his comp go slow. We should have kept making them, except I would have felt bad. The real secret behind Crashageddon is our alternate secret win con. Boom. 1. So keep number 1 has fallen.